Back to listen to Son of Anarchy YouTube channel. Today I'm off to the drags at Heathcote. It's a memorial ride for Warren, who died there 2 weeks ago in an tragic accident. Yeah, it must be crazy. It's raining here, but it's nearly gone and there's nothing coming, and even less up around Heathcote. I don't know how wet the ground's going to be up there, but there's bitumen roadways there, undercover parking for us, so shouldn't be too much of a problem. Hannadale Road in the rain. On my terrible Michelin. These tyres are fantastic in the dry, but crap in the wet.
The reason I'm showing you this riding on the wet road is the next day on my other bike I had an accident. The other bike is new tyres. There was even another bike involved that was only 24 hours old. Both of the bikes have traction control, ABS. We're on a dead straight bit of road and 4 bikes went down and a car off the road. I nearly got killed. You'll see that in the next video.
It was pretty slick there.
3 people ended up in hospital from the accident.
There water run off that road there.
It rained so much on the way to Heathcote. I didn't have no waterproof wet weather gloves. I ended up having to buy another pair of gloves at Heathcote, 2 pair of socks.
Hello, my name's Lewis Croft. I'm the marketing manager for Suzuki Motorcycles and Marine. And we're here today at Heathcote Park Dragway for the Warren Memorial.
And you've had much to do with drag racing?
Myself, I haven't. Suzuki is pretty well recognised as building some of the best drag bikes around, or the engines for them, Hayabusas and GS6Rs, and you know, latest generation Gen 3 Hayabusa. I know the engineers specifically beefed up the gearbox, the motor for drag racing. It's very popular in Australia and America, and yeah, so yeah, we make some pretty good engines. There's a lot of Hayabusas and GS6Rs here today.
Yes.
And even boulevards, so
yeah.
I'm quite surprised. But yeah, they're giving them a hard time, and it's not a problem. Yeah, it's a good day.
So what was your association with Warren?
So my association, I'm the marketing manager. So Suzuki did a lot of racing from pretty well with a business called Phil Tainton Racing down here in Victoria, and we started dealing with Phil, and he started delivering championships in 2000, 2001, 2002, 2003, and I believe that's when Warren joined. So he's been with the Phil Tainton Racing and Team Suzuki for 20 odd years, and he helped deliver us numerous championships by building some of the best race bikes in Australia, if not the world. So yeah, they were great. You know, they're production motorcycles, and you know, engineering and good teamwork and the right team and the right people delivered us championships, and that's what we did. And you know, we owe it to Warren, to his, and you know, he's a fantastic mechanic or engineer, and he made the best bikes.
And I believe it was his first time drag racing when he had that accident.
Yes, I've come up here today, and I've spoken with Lance Warren, the owner of the circuit, and you know, we were questioning. Well, it's sad that, you know, everything runs through your mind. You go, what happened? Why do you want? Like, you want to get an understanding understanding what did happen, and I'm glad that I've come up, and you know, you got to talk about these things and see what happened. And yeah, he did, and look, we're not sure what happened 100%. You know, I'm sure that the coroner will have some findings, but yeah, it was his first time, and unfortunately it was his last time. So
Yeah, very sad.
Yeah, it was sad. So.
And you were saying before that you've actually hired the track through Suzuki?
Yeah, we have. So Lance Warren, he likes cars and bikes, and Suzuki Australia's head office is down here in Victoria in Melbourne, and so we had a GS6 1000 sports bike, and I thought, well, you know, it's a tough bike. It does low 10-second quarter miles, so why not? Let's bring it up and take it on the quarter mile.
Yeah.
So we brought the Meteor up, and then I thought, well, let's bring the dealers up as well, and they all had a ball, so it's good fun.
Yeah,
and if you haven't done it, it's actually really good. I've been down the quarter mile, and it's a bloody good thing. It's a lot harder than you think. It's not just a case of twist and go, and it's a lot to do with reaction time.
This is only my second time on a bike.
Yeah.
I'm a former drag racer in a car, and won a couple of small titles.
Yes.
I won a lot of races here at this track.
Yes.
But it's totally different on a bike. Yeah.
Say that again.
I don't have the nerves to launch it the way it should be.
Yes.
My other bike, I'd let someone else ride it last time. They were half a second quicker than me. So I'm about to do the same today with my other bike.
Yeah, I'll be honest with you, taking off at the set of lights in the city or around town legally, it's a different sort of thing. Here there's so much traction compound there.
Exactly right.
You've really got to like lift the revs right up in the RPM range and learn how to feed that clutch and your reaction time. So if anyone hasn't done it, give it a go. It's amazing. It's a really good thing, and it's safe in a controlled environment. And just wear the appropriate gear and make sure your bike's safe and secure, and you have a great day. Thanks for that.
What Lewis didn't tell you in the interview, both Suzuki Australia and the IHRA donated $2,000 each to build a permanent memorial to Warren.
your pocket, but should be right, huh?
Should be right.
Fucking beautiful. New technology, mate. Righty, let's get this on the road. Ah, that's the one there.
Do a burnout on this one.
Do what? I just gripped up straight away. Yeah. As soon as out of the water, I was just done.
Hey guys, my name's Lee. I have a little page called the House of Horsepower. We do a lot of boosted bikes. Got the V-Rod over here. It's a standard engine, unopened engine. The turbocharged running E85. To date, it runs 9.2s at 155 mile an hour, making it probably one of the fastest street bikes in Australia, street Harleys.
Yeah.
Then we've got the brake out here, which is 107 cube. And yeah, both of the bikes only run 12 psi. That one makes 250 horsepower, 150 foot-pound of torque. This is 230 horsepower, 240 foot-pound of torque. So we've done a couple of passes on this today. It's hard to sit on the seat, but it's 11, making low 11. So hopefully we can change some gears and get into a low 10 and see how we go.
So you have your own business doing
I
this?
just do it on the side, a lot of
You do it
boosted
on the
bikes,
side, yeah.
a lot of turbocharged and supercharged Harleys.
Yeah.
To keep us busy. And
So what do you like better, the turbocharged or pro charge?
turbochargers. Pro chargers need to only make their boost at maximum RPMs. So with the turbos, that's making full boost at 4,800. This is making full boost at 3,000 RPM. You've got 230 foot-pound of torque from
Yeah.
3,000 RPM. So basically pick a gear. It's running the grudge box. It's got the new built 6-speed grudge box.
Which you need it, yeah.
Yeah, it's shot third gear out on the dyno.
Yeah, I've done third gear on my bike. It's only got stage 2 in it.
Unlike the V-Rods, bulletproof. Still runs a belt. All we've done is put big clutches in them. Special clutch that we set up, but unopened. No head studs, no kinetic gaskets, no nothing. Mate, the Americans told us back when I first got my first V-Rod back in 2010, I supercharged that one. I put a Sprintex root style supercharger on the first ones. We played around, we've tried some of the TDS kits, which are good, but they only make the horsepower with the RPM. With these new billet Garrett turbos, everyone says, oh, you know, turbos are laggy. Well, we're running 1 360 foot with no wheelie bar, street tyre.
Yeah.
So if you can tell me where the lag is, I'm happy. I'm happy to show you
No, I
otherwise.
think the wheel stand you were doing.
Yeah, so but both of the bikes run E85. Fuel and gods.
Yeah.
All the factory ECUs, we're the only people who, well, we run the factory ECU on them. So it's all closed loop, lock controls on, everything. So, everyone else likes to go and put piggybacks on them. All these things, and they get rid of the best thing about modern shooting is, you know, all your O2 sensors, closed loop and lock control. They go and delete all that by putting aftermarket computers on. So we keep that, but we are limited to under 14 PSI. That's what we do. We've got a pretty handy little system. We've probably done over 150 trying to boost some bikes in Australia. So,
That's impressive.
yeah, we've had them up to close to 300 horsepower. But for us, all we wanted to do was see how far we could push an unopened engine. So the only thing we've had to change once was like a base gasket on it. Was just starting to push it out a little bit. After being a bit leery on the bike, but as far as bulletproof engines, fantastic. So highly rate them.
Yes. Yeah, a lot of people knock them, and that's mainly because some of the idiots that ride them.
The territory, I suppose.
Yeah.
Comes with the territory. They're the only Harley I know that's doubled in price. They were $23,000 with a race tuner and exhaust on them. And they sold for $50,000.
Oh yeah.
Surprising. The demand speaks for itself.
Yeah.
So we put our money where our mouth was, and we just pushed it and pushed it and pushed it to see what we could do with it. You know, it's a testament to where it is here. It's done 4,000 Ks of drag, like, you know, riding on the streets and drag races. I've probably done hundreds of meets. I've done roll racing. I've done absolutely everything. It's been a good thing. So, you know, if it's not broke, don't fix it. Don't fix it.
Yeah. That's good.
We'll see what we can do with these breakout now.
Yeah.
See how we go, I suppose.
Yeah. All right, thank you very much.
Cheers.
A twin rainbow.
The meeting was cancelled due to rain, but that didn't really worry me, because we had 2 hours of time trials. I found out how quick the bike runs, that's all I wanted to know. We had an enjoyable day, pity about the rain going home. when we're at Kilmore, a young boy on a push bike come along. He was fascinated with the bikes. He asked someone when we were going, he wanted to hear him. We ended up coming out, starting the bike up, let him listen. Kieran came out, he was fascinated in Kieran's bike. Kieran set up, even let him rev it up. Unfortunately, I didn't get that on video. That little boy was happy, gone home. He'll have a lifelong obsession with motorcycles now.
That's all right, Bob. Come on, very there.
The reason I'm showing you all these videos of me riding in the rain, I was on my Softail Slim that does not have ABS, has a terrible tyre for the wet, and I have no trouble. The next day I ride a bike that's done 8,000 Ks, had a service only 2 days before, basically got new tyres, fitted with traction control, ABS, and I hadn't even got to apply the brakes before I'm off. Now we had 4 bikes off the road, 3 people taken to hospital and 1 car off the road, that if it hadn't run off the road would have run over me and killed me. Now Vic Roads, you really need to fix the roads. You'll see in the next video how bad this road is that I was on, not in this area. This road had only just been fixed up, so this road's pretty good. I have to thank Kieran for riding my bike, showing me how quick it really will go. Because I'm not a good enough rider. I'm good enough to ride in the rain. As you see in this video, I've ridden in a lot of bad conditions. I've done 72,000 kilometres on this bike. Never dropped it. I ride my new bike that's got ABS, traction control and everything, and come off when 3 other people came off as well. Yeah, it was just the road conditions. You'll see in the next video this. Lucky enough I did not get hurt. I have a slight bruise on my left calf, that is it. But my bike will be off the road 6 to 8 weeks, waiting on parts for it. I'm pretty angry. that I have a bike with traction control, ABS, and I still go down. We had Damo with us, who had a brand new bike, same thing, traction control, ABS, didn't even get a chance to brake, just off the road, off the bike. Now, pretty hard to explain, but when you see the road conditions, you'll understand.
Don't know if you can see these scratch marks. This is where Pat's bike slid through here. Ended up down here in the ditch. Look at this surface, look. No traction at all. Just about pouring the water on, just my boot, put a little bit wet. Look why we're just sliding. There's no stone there, that's just tar. See, it's marked for repair.